when sleep is hard. You know, nights can be long and heavy. Grief, it often just whispers louder in the silence, but you're not alone. What do you do when you can't sleep because of grief? For me, I pray. I pray for rest. I pray to help me heal and to go on. In my grief journal that I created when I was in the beginning phases of my grief journey, and I didn't know there were resources out there. Didn't even know where to look, actually. So that's on me. But I created it because I knew that in order for me to heal, I had to feel the pain. Okay, and you do. So I started writing down different things, different feelings, different emotions. And I was all over the place with it, right? But once my children passed, I had always said from the first child that passed that I wanted to create a grief support community, which is every Monday and Wednesday right here at 9 o'clock a.m. So come join us. Pass this to somebody you think may need that help. Because they're not alone. The child wouldn't want them to quit. It's a safe place, not judgmental. We're there for support. We can't replace the pain. You have to feel that pain, and that's why I created the journal. So eventually, after my second child passed, I compiled it all together, and I put some gentle prompts to get you started, so you can just answer those prompts. And then I added many pages of just blank journaling, daily journaling. When you're just sitting there and something comes to your mind, you're taking a walk, you're having lunch, whatever it may be, and a feeling comes to your mind, comes over you in this either small wave or huge wave like they do sometimes, you can journal it. And you may not feel that pain that day or even that moment that you wrote that, but sometime you need to keep reading it until that pain hits you and you get past that. My journal, it's kind of designed for those midnight moments when you have those, and those restless hearts, and those just everything that's going on, right? So let me just show you real quick this journal. Here it is, the grief journal. Okay. And I was talking about the prompts. There's many different prompts in here. Okay. There you go. And like I said, for the daily journaling, that it's just blank pages. And that's what you need. Some days you just need to write down what you're feeling at the time. You don't want to answer the prompts. You're out for a walk and bam, something hits you. You start crying, you hear music, whatever. Write that down. It'll make a difference, I promise you. And you aren't alone. And my so-called motto or favorite saying is, let there be light even in the darkest moments, because I can guarantee you on the darkest days you can find a little ray of sunshine. I promise you. And I can say that now because I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. But as grieving parents, we will never completely get out of that tunnel because we have to deal with this the rest of our lives. They existed. We love them. We miss them. We can't be with them physically here on earth, but we find ways, okay? We find ways in our heart, in our minds. So, just be easy on yourself. Take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. So God bless and have a nice day.